Let's talk about Lopez. Okay, Leopoldo López was sort of the face of the Popular Will Party of Juan Guaido, and they're the most radical wing of the Venezuelan opposition.
Closely linked to the U.S. government.
Basically created by the U.S. government, which Anya can talk about. And they initiated what are known as guarimbas. Do you want to explain what the guarimbas were? This is what Jorge Ramos refers to without context, so viewers don't know what took place in those years, and the fact that many of those deaths were the result of Lopez and his forces killing people, including innocent people.
Burning people alive. And 2014 and 2017 are the years of what they call the guarimbas, which is when the opposition, the extreme right-wing opposition, and many young, like hoodlums who are apolitical but were paid by people. This is all very well documented. Some of them have admitted it. Just like these nihilistic youth.
We saw elements of this when we were there.
It's like gang violence, and they're just being paid by different operatives. And they just took over entire neighborhoods. They would erect large barricades and set cars and other things on fire in the middle of the road, and then control all of the traffic in and out in order to paralyze entire parts of Caracas and other cities. This is essentially, they're imposing a kind of violent siege on these areas to try to take over neighborhoods and then use those neighborhoods as bases of support. And during the guarimbas, sure, there were people who were killed by the police. There were also a lot of security forces killed, and when we were there in 2019, there were also new guarimba attacks, and we went to these
29.
And we went to these areas in working class barrios where there had been guarimbas, and you can see bullet holes on both sides of the street, meaning that they were shooting at each other. There are a lot of guns in Venezuela, and the opposition is not peaceful, so they were shooting at these different the SWAT teams they have, which are like these supposedly the paramilitaries or the colectivos also as well. They're supposedly killing people.
There was one instance in, I think it was in 2014 in June, when Lopez gives a speech with Guaido by his side, and he said, "Let's go march to the Attorney General's office," and they burned the Attorney General's office down. I mean, Lopez was directly involved in violence, and that's why he was put under house arrest.